What's up, guys? Glock Guy 226 here, and today we're going to be going over my first range trip with the Benelli M4. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so this previous weekend I finally got out to the range with the Benelli M4, put some rounds down range, and I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. Now I will be rolling in some range footage that I got, just some random stuff. I ran quite a bit of birdshot, quite a bit of buckshot, some slugs. I just really wanted to run a good variety of everything. Now before we get too into that, I'm going to go ahead and safety check the gun as always. And I am just amazed at how clean this thing is, guys. Even after running those, I ran probably about 150 rounds. And the Argo system in which this Benelli M4 uses is just ridiculously clean. I've heard of guys saying they've never cleaned their Benelli M4. I probably won't clean it until I get at least over 500 rounds. So that's the goal right now, to get over that 500 rounds, just to make sure this thing's going to run with certain types of ammo. Now, in the footage you guys will see me running in of me shooting it, I did have one failure to eject, and it was on some birdshot. I did keep the case, or the shell, and you know, you just got to find what brands that your semi-auto shotgun will run. Now, a lot of guys like to say that semi-auto shotguns don't like to run lighter loads, which I have found to be somewhat true, but there are certain types of birdshot that this Benelli M4 just ran like a champ. Now, I didn't run hundreds and hundreds of rounds of that particular ammo, but I did run some Federal birdshot, and I did run some Winchester birdshot, that this thing just ate up great. I ran about 30 rounds of each brand, I want to say, and then just a bunch of different buckshot, a couple different slugs, Hortney SSTs. What other slugs did I have? I had some sort of Winchester slugs, Super X, just a big variety of stuff, guys. And some of the stuff that I was running, I had a Ziploc bag full of about 25 to 30 shotgun shells just mixed together. That some dude gave me last time I bought a 12 gauge shotgun, and those shells sat in the bed of his truck and they were rusty and they looked like crap, and I was going to throw them away, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to try to run them and see what happens. And actually the shell that didn't eject was one of those old rusty shells, so I don't know if that had something to do with it or not, but I think when it comes to birdshot, I'm going to stick with the Federal and Winchester. It's the cheap stuff. You can buy a box of like 100 rounds at any Walmart for like $20 to $25. So I think I'm going to be sticking with that stuff. Now, as far as the buckshot goes, guys, I ran mostly like Rio buckshot, which is cheaper stuff. Some Suprema, just a few different brands, and it ran great. The most difficult thing with running buckshot through your Benelli M4 or any semi-auto shotgun is, of course, managing the recoil. Now, I did pretty good with it, I feel. Just the more you shoot it, the more you're going to get used to it. And I ended up throwing this sling on it just, you know, last night or something. I didn't have it when I went to the range, but what a sling lets you do, guys, is more or less utilize that sling to put some weight on it to kind of stabilize that front end. So I do think the sling will help out quite a bit. I know my shoulder has a pretty good bruise on it. I just couldn't stop shooting it. And as far as the range footage, guys, I really wish I would have got more footage. But I just got so caught up in just wanting to run this and having fun with it that I didn't get as much as I would have liked to. Now, I also got some footage on my Glock 19 with the TBRC comp, which I'm going to be doing a review of that. I put about 250 rounds through it with the compensator, and so far, guys, I really do like it. I'm going to save that for a whole video. I'd like to get some more rounds through it before I actually make, you know, a final decision, final perspective of what I think about it. So that is about all we got going on right now with the Benelli M4. I have some stuff coming in, really exciting things in the works, guys. So please stay tuned for that, and please like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Have a good night, guys.